All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So as promised, here is the Google Pixel Fold. It's actually kind of surreal that it's actually here after waiting so long to be able to get this. I pre-ordered on day one. I pre-ordered it right when the event was still going on. So fortunate enough to get mine a little sooner than some others. Hopefully you guys get yours whose date it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back. But today is June 28th. We're recording this video and I've got mine in. Now, this is the option that I chose. I got the porcelain, and then I have the porcelain tablet, Pixel tablet, and so I decided to go with the kind of gold one on here this time with the hazel to match the setup. And I already have a Pixel watch, a LTE Pixel watch. This is what it looks like, but it was a good add-on that they're getting you. Basically, this is $400 for the LTE version. And I think it would go good with this porcelain. So yeah, this was a gift from them. If you're able to get your pre-order in, you can go ahead and get any choice of watch, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth or LTE. And I just chose the LTE so I can connect if I wanted to. So here is the Pixel Fold in porcelain. A shout out to several creators out there who already got theirs in the mail before this. The porcelain looks beautiful, and I'm glad I went with this design here. Let's crack it open. Let me give you my first impressions of the hardware. I'll get it set up, and then I'll start following back up with videos. You know how I do it. So 256 gig is the memory option for the porcelain. Why this limited color got 256 gig only, I do not know. But that is how they chose to do it. So sweet. Here we go. This is what this is already, man. Just the feel of this. I can't help but compare it to the other foldables that I have. And right out the gate, this is what Microsoft should have done. This is what the size that Microsoft should have went. This thing is actually incredibly thin, and I'm surprised at that. So, I guess it just, okay, it's got the little, like this, and then it just keeps folding. Ooh, oh man, that is just like the best feeling. The glossiness on the sides, obviously I'm not too much of a fan of that, but I'm glad I got the porcelain, even though it comes in like a matte black. This is like the perfect size, folks. So let's hit that power button and power it on. Nice, strong feedback on there. Oh, man, I can't tell you how excited I am to make this my daily driver. So and maybe it's some things in here. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's cables or something in here. Get some protection for the phone while it's traveling. Yeah, and here's the cable. It's a shame that you don't get any kind of, I'm going to transfer data, so I'll pull this out. It's a shame that you don't get a charging brick anymore. That's just pathetic, really. So I'll get this all set up, but let me go ahead and show you the first time opening this up. Oh my gosh, this is surreal, folks. This hardware feels good. Oh man, here we go. Oh, yes. This is it. And I like, if you ever owned a Pixel before, when it's bouncing like that, there's a subtle vibration. So that is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and transfer my data from my other device. Fingerprint reader is in the power button there. And you got your volume rocker here. You've got obviously a speaker up there. And you got an antenna right there. You got a microphone there. On the back, you get that nice, I can't wait to see these cameras for real. So you're gonna get a lot of content from me on this one. Then you got two microphones down here. You got another microphone there. You got your SIM tray there, and you got your USB-C there, and you got a speaker. Now the USB-C, I'm shocked at how thin this device is. I wasn't expecting it to be so thin. I've seen it when you see it on video and things like that. So you see the USB port, it's just a little bit bigger than the USB port. And what device does that remind you of? Go ahead and say it. Yeah, the Microsoft Surface Duo, super thin. So, oh gosh, I've been waiting on this. Got lots of cases and screen protectors and everything to install. So hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and I'll get into the software, so keep watching. All right, guys, we are back now. Since I started this video, it has been at least an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours of playing with this thing. And I got to tell you, I am impressed. I didn't want to have any kind of expectations of, oh, it's just gonna be perfect. But the fact of the matter is, this is a great size. Now, what I'm not going to do in this particular video is bring in the Fold, bring in the Surface Duo. I know you guys have those questions, but I have those devices, and I will show them to you. But I want to keep it all about this particular device for now. So I've got all my apps set up. I've been playing with it. I've signed into everything, but I actually have not. Now, here's the strange part. You're going to jump out. But I haven't really opened the interior. I haven't opened it up to the inside, but maybe once. And the reason being is because this screen is flawless. It's a perfect screen. This is a good size. Straight up. I'm surprised that I haven't opened it. I actually forgot it was a foldable for a second. I was like, oh, snap. This is right there. That's my second time opening this device. Word. I kid you not. It is that good. So this display here, man, let's kind of do not a spec rundown, but just kind of, recap of what's really going on here. So this is in fact a 7.6 inch display. This is like the perfect size display. And I have tested the cameras too, so I'm going to try to give you as much as I can over time. But for now, this is perfect, man. 7.6 inches when it's open and 5.8 on the outside display when it's closed. This is perfect, man. And I mean, just all in all, I mean, even when I tested the cameras, everything is so good on here. And I know it's that placebo effect of excitement when it's new, but I got a lot of phones, and if this fails, I'm gonna tell you, if this isn't good, if I point out things that I feel like are not pleasing to me, I'm gonna come and tell you about it. As of right now, though, folks, this phone is great. It flies too, man. It is a speedy device. I definitely recommend you go into settings when you first get it. Now, mine came default. As you can see here, I hadn't opened it, but this is my second time opening it. But you swipe up just a little bit. Same thing like on the Pixel tablet. You know what I'm saying? And it lets you know that this is what you need to do to get it going on there. So if you want your taskbar, just a slow swipe up. I think that's a boss feature. But the first thing I recommend you do is you go into display and verify that the smoothness is on. Mine came default with it already turned on. And so just make sure that that's on so you can get the best out of it. I got an update on the device and I got an update on the software. So let me go back and see if that update is finished. Let's see. Yeah, it's installing right there. It's going to take it up to the June security patch. The camera actually got an update from the store, the Play Store. It let me know, yo, there's an update. You need to go ahead and do it. And then I took a picture before the update. I haven't taken any since the update for the cameras. I just took one photo and it came out boss. So, I mean, we all know that the Pixel's cameras are going to be beast mode all the time for photos. But video, I haven't touched that yet. I'm going to give you a video review with these, and I'm going to use this device to do it. Straight up, that's just how I do it. I like to take photos and video right on the device and then produce it and then send it to you to YouTube. And so that's what I'm going to do. But first, folks, first impressions, the hinge mechanism is so solid. As you can see, there's no gap or anything right there. This is one of the better hinges. And this right here, again, I can't help but reference the Microsoft Surface Duo should have been this. Now, you know how I told you I didn't like the big bump on the Microsoft Surface Duo? Well, pretty much that's what Google's doing. But this is not a 360 hinge, folks. It closes flat, and the cameras don't have to worry about that. This is exactly what Google did. They brought out pretty much what Microsoft did, but this is not a 360 hinge. This is a perfect size device, folks. It is not too big, and that's probably why I keep using the outer display so much. It's a great one-handed device, man. And when you get yours, you're going to say, man, he was right. You're going to say he was right. This is a one-handed device. But I do like that I can prop it up. And the first time I was doing a selfie, I did that one photo I took, I was actually using this camera. And when I turned the camera on, it was like, hey, you want to get a better selfie? Open the camera up, and it flipped on this as an outer display like the Z Fold does, and I used that camera right there. And folks, I'm telling you, Google is still winning. They still king of cameras. It has nothing to do with this being a new device. These cameras are straight up just the best Pixel cameras like the other Pixel devices. 7 Pro type of photos, that's what you're going to get here. I mean, it is on point. I think these might even be the 7 Pro's cameras. You guys, you experts, can let me know in the comments. But as far as the device, this is so flawless closed, I actually forgot that I could open it up like multiple times. And I was like, yo, but I'm going to get mad use out of this right here because this is like the ultimate folding device. Now, I didn't get the Oppo Find N, so shout out to the Oppo Find N crew. I was definitely gonna get one. I was hollering at Gigi about it. I said, man, should I get this thing? I hollered at Forbes Tech. He was like, man, I'm selling mine. So I really wanted to get the Oppo Find N, but I held out. I held out for what Google had to offer, and I'm super glad that I did. So this device, man, is like the perfect size phone as well. Like, this is a great size phone. So let me clean it up a little bit here. We're going to talk about this hardware some more. So this is the porcelain color, right? So it's like a cream looking color on here. Very nice. Let's get that. Very nice. The setup is flawless. You have like a book style, you know what I mean? Like most foldables have like it's round. It's got to be round on one side, but this is rounded on the hinge. And folks, when I tell you, it is not uncomfortable because the size of this phone is so nice and small and compact. It's just great. It's like I'm really just using a 5.8 inch display, which lets me to believe that if it's the right aspect ratio, we don't need a 6.9 inch display. Like I'm telling you, how wide this is and how short it is, this is flawless, bro. And if this wasn't a foldable and you just cut that corner off and round it off, all screen like this, perfect size device. Wider, and it's just great, man. But this is a foldable, and it is a very thin foldable. So you do have these stainless steel sides around here. Again, I'm not a fan of that, but the fact is, this porcelain, man, shout out to the people who got the Obsidian, but this porcelain is killing it. It's killing it, man. It is so nice. No fingerprints, no nothing. But yeah, this is going to be so boss. So Google has done a lot with this device, getting it out. You know what I'm saying? So the price tag starts at $1,800. That's a huge drop in the bucket for a lot of people. But I suggest you try a trade-in, folks. Grab something to trade in because they are giving big dollars for iPhones, older iPhones too. So I suggest you grab one of your old iPhones, go ahead and hook it up, and get you some money off. That's what I think you should do. This thing is, it's a massive upgrade for a person who likes multitasking. When you get into the multitasking, you should be able to put two apps next to each other. And so it's already telling you, look, double tap, put it over, and then drag a device over. So let me screenshot that for the gram. Oops. Oh, okay, come on, get this right, Jay. It went away. Nonetheless, I'm going to drag up right here, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to scroll down, and then yes, I'm going to get Twitter, and I'm going to put it right here. This is like the epitome of multitasking. I mean, I just really like what they're doing here, and I'm super excited that this device finally hit the market, son. This is crazy right here. And the multitasking, look, it's still there. Everything I've done is still here. That's what I love about it, man. Everything I'm doing is still here. I'm loving it. Multitasking on here is crazy, man. You're going to get a great feel for the multitasking when you decide to multitask with it on here. And the reason I'm so familiar with that, obviously, because I got the Porcelain Google Pixel tablet too. Beautiful combination. So, I mean, I'm feeling this. I'm excited to try so many features. Like the live translate with the dual screen. I can't wait to try that. That's going to be fire right there, man. I can't wait to watch some movies on here. I can't wait to record myself using the cameras with this. I'm going to try to squeeze every penny of my $1,947 with tax out of this bad boy and like 58 cents. Yes, I went there. I'm going to try to get all of my money out of here, son. I'm going to create with it. Everything. I just hope the video cameras is on point. And a lot of people might be telling me, well, they're not going to be as good as so-and-so. I mean, Samsung, folks, listen, Samsung has some of the best video cameras. I frequently use Samsung cameras to record content on the channel. Yes, I have a Sigma lens. Yes, I have two Sony cameras. Yes, I have a Canon camera. I got a bunch of cameras, but phones are so convenient and they're also really powerful. Word. And right now, I'm not using my my S23 Ultra or my Fold or my S23 Plus. Here it is right here. Beautiful. I'm actually using the iPhone 13 Pro Max, folks, to record this video. I try to give you all kinds of different content because I believe that Apple has some of the best top-down shot video production that you can use from a phone. I really do. So the Pixel has a rear camera setup that's nice. You've got a 10 megapixel ultra wide lens on here, which is going to be really nice. You got a 48 megapixel main lens, and then you got that 5 times telephoto rear lens on here. This is going to be so nice. When you want to do a selfie, it's going to prompt you to use these cameras. But the thing is, the other cameras are not bad, folks. They are phenomenal too. You get that right shot, it's going down. Trust me, I'm telling you, it is going down. I'm telling you, it is going down. You are going to love these cameras, man. I know you are. And I only took one photo. And the reason I only took one photo because I know that these cameras are going to hit. That's how much confidence I have in this device. And I got every other Pixel, so I know this one is going to hit. Like for real, for real. You got the real tone on there still. You got everything. So just using this is going to, I got to turn on my VPN too. You get VPN, you know what I'm saying? Everything. So with Google One. So I'm pretty excited about this, man. I really hope you guys get a chance to experience this. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I know this is a lot of money. I know this is $1,800 before taxes, but I mean, what can I say? It's hot though. If you're a tech enthusiast, you're gonna buy this device. Period. So it's your man Jay. First impressions are down. Stay locked for so much. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm gonna take every second to give you content on this. I'll probably do a 72 hours because I got a long weekend coming up. So, I got stuff planned, and I'm getting ready to leave now. Actually, it's Wednesday, but I'm getting ready to leave and do some things. But I'll be back later tonight or in the morning. But still, folks, this is crazy right here. They finally did it. You know how many people have been waiting? And Apple's next. Apple better bring the thunder because Samsung has been skating along in the US with nobody giving them any competition. The competition's here. Don't listen to the people that write off this phone because it's the first generation. A lot of those cats probably don't even have it and they have no intentions on buying it. So if you hear somebody saying, oh, it's the first gen and it's too expensive, just tell them to go sit in their lane. Get back in the lane that they're supposed to be in because we all kicked out all of that cash for Samsung's devices and they gave us a new device every year. But did they give us a new device every year? You see that for what it is. It's your man Jay. Apple, you better bring it. I will see you in the next video, and I also see you in the comments of this one. Let's get it. Team Pixel, stand up.